Welcome back to another episode of Reviewing Games. Today we're going to be taking a look at more Sega CD games. Sega CD US. There's a lot of great games on Sega CD, and the first game we're going to look at is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula opens up with some scenes from the movie.
The year of our Lord, 1897. Jonathan Harker takes his first brave steps on his long and perilous journey.
Followed by an old man reading a book by the fireplace, telling of a story, your story, in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Terror roams the earth. But beware the stones across the bog.
As I believe you play as Keanu Reeves' character in this side-scrolling action platformer where you kind of want to be punching bats and jumping from platform to platform, trying not to fall as you make your way from left to the right on the screen. Of course, there are going to be more enemies that you face off, including these axe-throwing guys. Beams of light shooting down at you as you make your way to that horse and buggy at the end of the level. Here we're greeted with more scenes from the movie after we completed a level, which is always a good time. Moving on to the next game, Keio Flying Squadron.
What's happening? And what were you doing while they were stealing the key from us? You went to get a snack, you fool!
You don't have to get so upset about a dinky key.
After that nice anime intro to this game, this is a side-scrolling shooter where you play as a girl in a bunny outfit, riding on the back of a dinosaur, shooting fireballs. enemies like cats in air balloon ships and all kinds of zany things in this game. And of course, all you want to do is collect the power-ups and make your way to that boss at the end of the level. This is a really cool game and another really great shooter on the Sega CD. Moving on to the next game, BC Racers. Again, we get a really nice animated intro to this game, and this is a kart racer. I guess you could say it's like Super Mario Kart in a way. A couple of different characters to choose from here at the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and go with Chester Cheetah. And what's cool about this game is it's kind of like Road Rash, where you can attack to your left or your right of your cart, and you can hit enemies and attack them that way. And all you want to do is get first place in the race. And of course, every race, the location is going to change and you're going to get to look at some different scenery. I thought this was a really good kart racing game that was released on Sega CD. Moving on to the next game, Ground Zero Texas.
South Texas, on the U.S.-Mexican border. People have begun to disappear. Individuals, families, gone without a trace. All humanity is in danger, and this small Texas town sits at ground zero.
Good luck, buddy.
Name's Reese. I'm the agent in charge down here. We're real glad to see you. And we're running a little push on this thing, so try to keep up. This here's Pike.
You're the new tactical expert. Right, hop in.
Mike here is a field op. There's 4 others in town, and they're at your disposal. Now, what we're up against here is aliens that can take on human form.
They could be disguised as townspeople to cover their activities.
Welcome to the end of the world.
You are tasked with a mission to protect this town in Texas because the aliens have invaded. And you're going to be using this special camera, which is also a gun, to shoot at the aliens.
Life form present in identified location. Investigation advised.
I'm going to put the controls up on screen here, and you want to be holding A button down, and whatever direction you press plus A will go to that area on the map. As you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the bottom right. Those are each different cameras. And while you are playing, those numbers will flash, and you're going to want to hold the A button and press that direction on the directional pad corresponding to that number, and you will be taken to that scenario. And from there, the game will have crosshairs on screen, and you're going to want to shoot the baddies.
I'm DeSalvo, second in command of this operation. Seems pretty quiet today, except for the bored housewives across the street. Well, I've got to get back to work. I'll check in with you later.
This is the last time.
You know, you're acting like this is the first time something like this has ever happened.
I can't understand why you're acting like this.
And I can't understand why you're acting like this either.
Because you do some stupid things.
Okay, guys, another round?
Another round?
Glad you're online. Name's Breen. Been undercover here for over a week. What a dump.
I thought this game was fantastic when I played this. Really cool, different take on games like Lethal Enforcers and stuff like that, where it's blending FMV and the shooting. And it's really cool. Almost a little bit of a Night Trap in there with changing cameras.
Here we go. All right, one for you. And you. This is please get your hands off me. And find me.
Really good game on Sega CD. Moving on to the next game, Shadow of the Beast 2. This is, of course, the sequel to Shadow of the Beast 1, and he plays this guy, and it appears that some kind of a beast taken your wife, and it's up to you to bring her back.
Halt, stranger. No one passes through our wood.
And this is an action side-scrolling platforming game where you can attack and jump and you want to defeat enemies. And I kind of have no idea where I'm going. Really cool enemy designs, like this xenomorphing looking guy right here, like from the movie Alien. It's really cool how you can break walls down to progress and keep going. moving to the next game, Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
What can I say about Dragon's Lair? This is a fantastic classic game that was originally released on Laserdisc in the arcades. And eventually they brought it home to a couple different consoles, but never really the same as the FMV Laserdisc game that we all played in the arcades. Here on Sega CD, I think they nailed it. Unfortunately, I'm terrible at this game, so I was not really able to get far. And that last game you looked at was Dragon's Lair for the Sega CD. There's a lot of great games for Sega CD, and there's even more, so we'll probably come back and take a look at this again in the future. Just want to say thank you everyone for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.